We have a very weird slash bad, potentially week ahead of us. So today's Sunday, depending upon when you're seeing this video, we got a crazy week coming at us. And I'm going to show you a couple things that you need to be aware of. But the main one I want you to know about is this. Silicon Valley bank failure could trigger a run on U.S. regional banks. Give that some thought for a minute. It is entirely possible that we are going to start to see more traditional banks, regional banks, go out of business in the next week or so or month. This is not necessarily a crypto problem per se. This is an overall the world we live in issue scenario. And is it going to happen? It's kind of looking like it's a possibility. Okay. I have some very smart people that I pay attention to, that I talk to quite often, and all of them are saying that like this is an unprecedented time where we're starting to see we could see some traditional banks going out of business because of kind of the perfect storm of all of the stuff that we've had in the last 2 or 3 plus years. And in Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, could be the beginning of kind of that domino effect happening. Okay. So what does that mean to crypto? What does that mean to you? Here's what it means, in my opinion, and what I'm going to do. What it means for me is, number one, I'm in cash. I'm in mostly stable coin. Yes, I own. I still have my core investments, and I still have them, and I'm good. But I'm collecting stablecoin cash. And yes, I know stablecoin, USDC and all this kind of stuff. I get it. Okay. But I'm not pulling out of crypto. By the way, I have traditional investments. I have real estate and all those kind of things. But I mean, crypto, I love crypto and I love being in it every single day. There is massive amounts of opportunity coming at us, but there's going to be volatility. There's going to be rough waters. Oh, by the way, we got this little thing on March 14th, the CPI report coming, Consumer Price Index, inflation. We still got this inflation thing just hanging around and just, like a wet blanket. Have you ever laid under a wet blanket? It's horrible. I went hunting one time and it rained and we were laying out and and it rained and my blanket was wet. Worst feeling in the world. It's horrible. Now that whole wet blanket, it's disgusting. Okay. So there you go. We've got a lot of stuff coming at us. There's a lot of volatility and there's a lot of turmoil, and turmoil equals fear. It creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And when you have mainstream media and everybody talking about the fact that, oh my God, there may be a catastrophic bank failure here, there, things of that nature. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay. It's real. And so is it going to happen that there's going to be some potential banks and issues going out there this has nothing to do with crypto, but it will impact crypto because it will create fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And people will start literally going, I'm going to pull my money out and I'm going to put it on my mattress. There's literally people that will probably start thinking that, because we saw a little bit of that, right? With FTX and SBF and the runs on those exchanges. Those FTX is nothing from how big it was compared to some of the smaller regional banks that are, of $200+ billion associated with them, things of that nature. There is risk and exposure out there with some of these regional banks. And if we get fear of people around their banks and they start to make runs on banks, this is not going to be good. But the silver lining is it will create opportunity. Some of the biggest wealth was created in some of the most horrific financial times that we've ever had. And it was the people who had cash. You didn't have to be necessarily rich. It was the people who had cash and stepped in and bought assets and bought stocks and bought, crypto in this case, at the right time, did well. That's what I got for you. Thanks for your time. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. I'll see you. Have a good one.